So much stuff to get to in this video about Anthem. Hey everyone, what's up? Open World Games here. Hope you all are doing good today, and let's dive in. So yes, check out some Ranger gameplay. My trustworthy Ranger here. Absolutely enjoying my time in the game so far, by the way. But also, there are some concerns about this game cropping up. I'm noticing people talking about loading times. That's what we're going to be talking about today. And then some replies from Bioware about graphic optimization. We're going to be going over the tomb challenges, something that a lot of you guys are running into, and you're not really enjoying them. Bioware replies about those as well. Then some Interceptor fixes, and a bunch of other stuff in this video. By the way, I'm live right now in Anthem. If you want to drop by and say hello, see that link in the description below. Don't forget to follow my live streams. I do daily live streams. Would love to have you guys out there. I'm going to do stuff that's not like too spoilerific. So if you want to drop in and say hello, go ahead and do that. I'll be sure to try shout out all of you. All right, so first of all, first impressions from the dev team here is that they're saying that things are looking good. They say, okay, today has been good. Thank you. I'm so excited for the 22nd. It's going to be big. And then also, Ben Irving says this, today has been a wild adventure. Thank you to everyone for turning up. We had fun. Hope you did too. And yeah, my only problem that I had was the connection issue that EA Help also verified was an issue. And I basically did get into the game. I played for hours and hours and hours, streamed it, had a total blast with it. Didn't have any major issues beyond that, except for the loading screens. So one thing we noticed with this game is that there were a bunch of loading screens, and we kept sitting in these loading screens. And this was also the reaction from the community here. Anthem the game says this, if anyone still thinks loading is not an issue, and he goes on to say, get quest from NBC, load forge, load fort, load mission select, load mission, out of range, load teleportation, load next part of the map, load in screen, load fort, load disconnected screen. 40% of your game will be loading. As you can see, it's even loading right now, this gameplay. But yeah, he goes on to say, take note if considering 10 hours early access trial. And this has been a reaction from the community for sure. Now, how bad are the loading times exactly? So, this is what Couch Portal says, says this. I just timed my loading screens if anyone is interested. For what it's worth, I have a decent PC installed on SSD. These times, I imagine, are significantly longer on an HDD or console. So, he says this, 15 seconds from clicking play on Origin to the start screen, 23 seconds from pressing start to get into the Fort Tarsus, so 38 seconds to start up the game, 4 seconds to open Forge, 6 seconds to exit Forge back to Fort Tarsus, 58 seconds to load into missions, and so on and so forth. Now, the sentiment of this is, aside from waiting for a mission to load, I'm barely noticing it being different from other online games. Coming from Destiny 2, I'd say this is an improvement. Sometimes the tower in that game took 3 to 5 minutes to load. Now, while I was complaining about the loading times during my play session, the thing is I did notice that it was better than Destiny for sure. So that's something to absolutely note right there. But we have some further information here. Anthem Game says this, why does it take 15 seconds to respawn in an area I'm already in? And the reply, well, this is what he had to say about it. First of all, he says, my teammates are alive fighting and I decide to respawn. It drops me a small distance from where I died, but for some reason the game has to fully load the map again. Why? You're not restarting the encounter that's still going on. You're just moving me a short distance. I'm loving the game, but the constant load screens are a bit much. And this was the reply from Bryn Holmes of Bioware. He says, so yep, there was a bug fixed with this, and it should be in the next patch. So good news there with the load times in that regard, that they are looking at that and that it will be fixed. But what about graphic optimization? So what do we know officially? So Gyro says this, there are lots of complaints about the game's performance and how heavy it is on graphics cards. Are there any optimization improvements planned at all? And the answer is from Michael Gamble of Bioware. Says this, there have been since demo, and we will continue this after launch as well. So at least we have that information. I'm going to look for replies from Bioware specifically about the load times overall. So I will keep you guys updated about that one. So hopefully they do improve over time, but it is one of the nagging issues currently with the game. Beyond that, once you load up, the game is an absolute blast. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with that in terms of just actually playing the game. As you can see here clearly, it's quite the party. Alright, so let's also talk about customization. So this was posted out there by Anthem the Game again. Wow. Hey, Bioware, by any chance, would we see this again on the Ranger, maybe? And he posted this image right here. Of course, Dragon Age looks absolutely beautiful. And the reply was this from Bioware Chris, who says, "There's always a chance, yes." So wait, you're telling me there's a chance? I bet it will happen. I'm just waiting for that to happen. We've already got Mass Effect stuff. I think the next step would be Dragon Age. Maybe they'll do it during the summer if they do show some of their next Dragon Age project. So that could also be a possibility as well. So yeah, a lot of you guys are not enjoying the tomb challenges in Anthem. This was agreed upon by a lot of users out on Reddit. The tomb missions early on is a terrible way to introduce players into free play. And this is what he had to go on to say. Having objectives that aren't quite clear to new players on how to complete them while simultaneously not adding text chat into your game is a terrible combination. For those who haven't played and aren't sure what I'm talking about, to progress the main story, you have to do a bunch of silly challenges in free play, like do 5 world events, kill 30 enemies with weapons, kill 15 enemies by shooting their weak points, javelins repaired, collect 10 collectibles, and so on and so forth. It's like they are forcing you to do 100% collectible challenges to progress the main story. Awful, in my opinion. And he goes on to say this: "I've just found out that the chests you need to open for the quest are not shared, meaning if you plan on doing this with your friends, you all need to open 15 individual chests. Bioware has to do the bare minimum fix this. You should never incentivize your players to not play with their friends to get through things quicker. That's awful game design." And basically the reply was from Bioware, Brennan Holmes, who says this: "We're looking into this. I don't believe this is how it is intended to work." So they're actually looking into this. It's a very, very big complaint, right up there with the loading times and screens, that the tomb challenges are just like such a time sink and kind of mundane as well. And they should be challenges, just that, challenges, and not part of the story mission. So it looks like they may be making adjustments to that. I'll keep you in the know about if that's going to be thrown into the upcoming patch, or if it's going to be like after launch, if they truly do like adjust that. So maybe it'll make it into like a launch patch or something like that. We'll find out. All right. Also, Robert says this: "Damn, these tomb unlock challenges are a pain." And community manager AJ responded saying, "Reminder, agent contracts, stronghold free play all contribute to completing the tomb challenges." So yeah, at least keep that in mind as well going forward. Now also, Darth Strike 86 says this: "What is considered a multi-kill, just 2 guys at once? I heard somewhere it was 5, just looking for the right info," and that's because he's trying to complete that challenge there. And Brendan Holmes says this: 8 kills with a 10-second timeout between each, which resets every time you get a kill. So the more you know. Now also, here's a message about feats versus challenges. Michael Gamble says this: "I had some questions about feats. Feats are expedition specific. They change, and it's a bug. You can see them in Tarsus. Challenges persist. If you are tracking the tomb stuff, you want to take a look at your challenge section." So yeah, again, the more you know. Now some funny questions here about Grabbits as well. So let's take a look at that one right here. So True Impact says this: "Can you make the Grabbits attack us like the chickens do in Zelda if players kill enough of them?" That would be actually quite funny. And Grabbit Uprising. And Chad Robertson says, "That's terrifying and cool, but no, well, maybe." So it could be a possible thing. They've talked about seasonal events like possibly having the Grabbits change. So hopefully it would be cool if the world was that dynamic in that regard, even with the wildlife. That would be cool to see. All right, so moving on, let's keep going here. Let's talk about Interceptor Fixes. So, Bostishi says this: "There's a bug with Spark Dash ability on Interceptor, and it seems it persists from the VIP demo. It just charges forward, not on the target. Could you please sort it out? Thanks in advance." And the reply was from Ben Irving: "Fixed for the 22nd." So that's a confirmed fix for the Interceptor right there. Honestly, I have been personally really enjoying my time with this game overall, despite some of these long load times and stuff like that. I think also the story is actually interesting me in this game. That's something was really looking forward to, seeing if that would actually happen. But I have so many questions that I do want to keep playing this game, not only for the gameplay, which I think the gameplay feels excellent, feels really sharp and crisp, but also for the story. But of course, you know, you have these issues with the loading times and stuff like that. So hopefully they could get that addressed and also take out some of the more mundane stuff. But like, you know, Bioware's previously said a lot of their stuff is going to be based on feedback, and they've already included the launch bay, which is really great that they actually did include that in the game. But going forward, I hope they address the load screens and load times. Again, they did say, hey, we are planning on optimizing the game, so that's good. Oh, remember, again, I am live right now in Anthem. See the link in the description below. Check it out. Follow me out there, by the way. I go live every single day. And I'm going to be streaming Anthem a lot. So it would be great if you guys can hop in, check it out. And then also, don't forget to check out the Discord that I have in the description below. You can join that, find other players to team up with. I hope to play with a lot of you guys in the future as well. So that could be a lot of fun. But guys, thanks so much again for watching. Stay tuned here to Open World Games for more updates about Anthem and, of course, other Open World Gaming goodness. You know, I heard Metro Exodus is out as well. That's one I'm kind of really interested in, too. Looks really good, especially considering Fallout 76 was kind of let down. Maybe that's something I could check out as well. But guys, again, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more. And I hope to see you in the live stream, by the way. But yeah, see you guys next time, and take care.